How to make an owl model out of things that you might find at home. What I've used is an egg box, newspaper, wallpaper paste mixed quite thickly, a cardboard box, a cereal packet, masking tape or sellotape, scissors, a bowl to mix up the wallpaper paste, and buttons or washers that you might use for the eyes. So making sure you've got a nice space to work in. Start mixing up the wallpaper paste nice and thickly, and then tear up the newspaper into strips. These strips will be dipped into the wallpaper paste to make your papier-mâché. The next thing is to actually cut the bottom off the egg box. You need to make the egg box stand up for this. So you need to pad out the bottom of the egg box quite a lot to force it to stand. Dipping the newspaper strips into the papier-mâché, keep wrapping it round the egg box to try and lose that shape of the egg box and to bulk it up. Next is to cut out the feet using the cereal packet or porridge packet here, using one shape to draw around to make the other foot the same size. Attach it on using masking tape, but this masking tape doesn't hold forever against the wet papier-mâché, so you need to use the papier-mâché, the strips of newspaper, to hold it in place. Next, cut out the wings from the cereal packet. There's a nice fold in the actual packet which made a nice little tip to the wing, which was good. Attach this with the masking tape, but once again make sure you make the papier-mâché, the newspaper strips, mold it in so it actually sticks so much better. This next part you may wish to do, I created strips of feathers. These I made 6 of these, and the idea is that you can actually put these on, working from the bottom, making sure that they overlap. Again, make sure that you just attach it with the masking tape and then mold on with the strips of papier-mâché. Have these overlapping, working from the bottom, working upwards, and so that they poke out, so that it gives some texture to your model. Now, I had some of these left over, these strips of feathers, so I used them on the wings, thinking that it would be nice to show some feathers from the side as well. You don't need to do this. It could be quite fiddly, and I'm sure it worked quite nicely without, but it just added a bit of texture to the actual model. After this, need to start thinking about how you're going to do the face. So drew out a shape of the face, including a little feathery effect above the eyes, and attach this on, masking tape once again, papier-mâché to really mold it in and to attach it more firmly. Once this is done, need to start thinking about the beak. Now, it was quite trial and error with the beak, so I cut out a triangle, but it took a while to get the actual shape of it so I could attach it properly. Attach it again with masking tape and then mold it in with the papier-mâché. This stage, it's completed, so you need to leave it to dry because it'll be very, very, very wet with the actual papier-mâché. Once it's dry, use some paint, whatever paint that you might have. Here I've used tempera paint, but poster paint, any paint in the garage I'm sure will do. Painted it 2 colours, different colour for the front of it and then a main colour, and also a colour for the beak. Lastly, found some buttons to stick on for the eyes. So here's a recap. So hopefully you'll give it a go. The key is to make sure that you've got a nice space to work in, and enjoy, and good luck.